Dylan has been nagging me to decorate the house for Halloween for at least 2 weeks now, so I finally caved and dug everything out. I'd already dotted a few bits here and there, which I picked up from HomeSense a couple of weeks ago, but I've got all of it out now, the fake cobwebs and everything, so I'll just show you. I never really go overboard, I just put a few bits and bobs here and there, but I'll show you a bit closer up. We spend 99% of our time as a family in the kitchen, so I put most of our decorations in here, and I absolutely love this display. I have this tray out all year round, and I just put different things on it, sometimes seasonal, sometimes just a vase with flowers. But I've just got this tablecloth, which is from Poundland. They still sell them this year. And then I got this, which is probably my favourite thing. It is a snow globe from HomeSense. How cool is that? I'll be very sad to put that away after Halloween. And then these are just some cheapy pumpkins that I picked up. I think these were from Poundland actually, last year. I'm trying to think, either Poundland or B&M Bargain, and I love these as well. And then I just add a little candle on a spiderweb coaster with a little skull as well. And that is my little Halloween centerpiece in the kitchen. And as I said, this is the room we're in the most, so it's nice to have it sort of right in the center of our house. Then moving over behind the table, this painting is one of my favorite things in the house anyway, and we tend to focus a lot of our seasonal decorations around it because it's one of the first things you notice when you come into our house. So I've just got the trusty fake cobwebs from the pound shop and covered it in those. Then these lights were from Wilko, I think, if I remember rightly, a couple of years ago, and they're purple and orange, and they did Christmas ones as well, and I really like them because if I turn them off you can see a bit better. And I like that they're this sort of retro shape to the bulb. I don't know, I just really like that. You don't see those very often. Down here underneath the painting, I've got this little guy who I went specifically to Poundland to get after seeing it on Alex Gladwin's Poundland haul, and I just think he's really cute. It says trick or treat, if you can see there inside the mouth, and he is a tea light holder. But what I actually use him for is to house the battery pack for the lights that go around the picture, just so you don't see it so much. You can see the cord dangling down, but you don't see the box. And then I've just put a couple of skull tea lights around. Another B&M Bargains find from last year, I think, or maybe the year before, and I just really like it. It's a Halloween menu. The kids love it, and I just think it's really cute, and I like it hanging on there. And then I've just got a little spider and a skull sitting on the corner of the dresser as well, and a little skeleton in the corner, if you can see him. This banner I actually made myself years ago. Well, I say I made it myself. I actually printed out the flags from a website online. If I can find it, I'll link it below, but it was a couple of years ago. And it just says boo, and then it has different sort of patterns of black and orange. And I folded them over, stuck them together on this string of black tinsel. And I don't always put this up every year, but I don't know, I just think it adds a little something to that doorway. And again, I've got the fake cobwebs. I don't have many Halloween decorations in the lounge. I've just put out a few of these tea light holders, which I got from Poundland last year, but they've definitely got them in again this year. I've seen them there. And I just put him next to one of my candles, and I've done the same on the other side of the windowsill. Then in the hallway, I do the same thing every year, and I just add a few decorations to our radiator cover, which is the first thing you see when you come in. So I've just changed our light box, and Dylan has put a gross plastic spider on top. Then I've got some little skeleton fairy lights, which you can't see very well in this light, but they glow a nice blue colour, which is quite cool. And this guy, who is everybody's favourite Halloween decoration, and also Malt's glitter, because the kids touch him all the time. But he was a bargain from HomeSense. I'm not sure what he's made out of, but he's quite heavy and definitely breakable, so I'm quite brave leaving him there. But he was something like £7.99 from HomeSense, and he's another one that I love so much I kind of want to leave him out all year. And behind him I've just got a wire and tinsel spider web, which I got from a pound shop a couple of years ago. Then up here, I love this sign. Again, I think this was from B&M Bargain, and it just says the Boo Crew, and it's got a little metal glittery bat that swings beneath it. And I just kind of hook it over the top of this picture frame, and some more cobwebs. The last thing we've got hanging underneath the stairs, and it's just this plastic picture from a pound store again. This one I picked up last year, and I've just put some cobwebs over the top, and it's one of those ones that changes, which Aiden had never noticed, and he now can't stop staring at it. He thinks it's really cool. He thinks it's magic, actually. And a little plastic black spider. This was the best £2 I ever spent. They are happily sitting decorating Frankenstein biscuits.
So basically my Frankenstein's very happy about life. He's got a stubble, he has rabies, and he, as you can see, his skin's flaking, and he's got hair.
Aiden wrote his own name with icing? Well done, little man. Did you do that? Look.
It's pretty good.
That looks brilliant. Well done. And look at your biscuit as well.
He did it himself. That was helping.
That looks delicious. Are you going to eat it all up?
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to have a spare room in the loft that we've converted into a playroom, and it's just the best because it's because it's right at the top of the house. Anything that they're doing up there isn't too noisy and loud if Marnie's trying to sleep, and it's always a complete tip, but because it's up there I don't mind. I can just shut the door and kind of forget about it and tidy it up once every couple of weeks. But I'll take you up there now to show you. I can hear them and they're having a great time up there.
With the lamp, push up there. No, we need the stairs. There's no prints and then that can go there. No, I need to be entered. Just stairs.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the mat?
It's taking all of my willpower not to go nuts and tidy up right now.
I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear?
We also started decorating the chalkboard that we have in the loft room today with Halloween stuff. We've had Christmas on it for like a year and a half and never taken it off. And today we put a fresh one up and they are decorating. How cute is that? Pumpkin spice and everything nice. And this one, look how cute. Those times you can't feel it, but it's still there. Actually, these were a really good buy. I bought it off Amazon and it's like a roll of blackboard paper, and you stick it on the wall. It's self-adhesive on the back, and you just peel it off the backing and you can cut it to size and stick it on the wall. And then I bought a pack of these, which are chalk pens. So they come in all colours, and they, once you draw them on, they stay on unless you like wipe them off or scrub them off. And because it comes on a roll, you can just peel off the old one and stick up a new one, and it's really inexpensive. So it's just a good alternative if you don't want to actually paint a chalkboard wall in your house. Can I just show you? I just have to show you what these guys do. This is quite funny. These guys, if they want something and they think that mummy or daddy are going to say no, do you want to show what you do?
Yes.
And it works every time. They're so cheeky because they know that I can't say no to them when they do this. So if they really want a treat or to stay up an extra half an hour or whatever it might be that they really want as a group of them, they will come to me and do this, and it's not fair.
Okay.
I've completely ruined their game. I'm gonna go and do some editing. What can I say but hey, you're Aiden, and I love you very, very much. Sadly, this lane that we walk down is always full of dog poo.
Is Daddy letting us go to the park?
Yep, we're going to the park.
Yes!
Whoop whoop! Speedy. Hang on, honey, I want to watch Daddy being a moron. You feel sick? I was so hoping to get something for you being framed out of that. Thank you. Thank you for the lovely flower. Stop torturing them, you're so mean. Revenge. There's no better feeling than getting your comfy clothes on at the end of the day and knowing that you don't have to go back out anywhere. So I've just done that, and now we're gonna put the fire on, bath the kids, get into our pajamas, and watch the X Factor. This excites me a lot. Everyone's had their bath now and we're sitting down about to watch the X Factor, aren't we, little ones? Marnie is supposed to be asleep. It didn't quite go to plan.